What's going on, everybody? It's Milbro back with a new episode of Monstrix TCG. So we are back once again with to run the shop some more, see if we can really expand our empire here, and hope that we can do well. Setting on about 7k worth of well, inventory money, I'll call it. So we're gonna open up immediately. And I think we're gonna start by do a little bit of store reorganization because well, I figured it wouldn't be a bad idea to I kind of want the shelves to be realigned and everything like that, and all like good stuff. So figured we'll try to at least get it all nice and kind of going this way. I don't know. It's just like call it like a weird little OCD thing. It's just like I just want to change it up. Probably won't be able to do two big aisles at the moment with how I have this set up, but it should be fine once we get it all organized. Oh boy, I say like it probably won't be too long because this aisle won't be too long because of those figurine shells. So it's like they'll probably get in the way because they're little kind of like shopping boxes. So try to rotate in. And I do want to say while I'm reorganizing these shelves that if you do happen to watch the previous episode, that if it seems like there's a couple bits like where there's some weird cuts, it's because I got that video got restricted because of YouTube and the copyright system. I had the so I had the music playing in the background for like really low and everything like that for the past few episodes, and like I figured as long as it's playing softly, it shouldn't be too bad, and turns out the people who own the music that plays in this game took issue with it because it was because of a couple people talking like, well, I wasn't talking too much in a few spots and everything like that, so I didn't have I don't have the footage from that anymore. So I figured I'll just cut some small bits of footage out of that. Like it is really annoying though, like when that kind of thing happens, because to me I think it's kind of dumb that you know they can copyright claim you for having for music in a video game. It's just kind of my opinion of it. It's just I remember like with Call of Duty Zombies and everything like that, like hear about some of the YouTubers there, like they mentioned like they have issues like they had some issues a while back of they would use some of the music that would play in the from the zombies games and everything like that, and they would I know like kind of like they got copyright claimed by Kevin Sherwood and Elena Sigmund, which if you don't know, those are the ones they're the ones that do the Call of Duty Zombies music and everything like that. The ones that you do your Easter, like where you get the music Easter egg going. It's because they're well known for doing that kind of stuff. It's like very iconic songs out of that franchise. Like if you, needless to say, if you know like say if you play like Keenan or Toten from Black Ops 1 or any other game that Black Ops well, Kyoto Toten came afterwards. It was there's the song 115, like very, very well-known song, and yeah, that's the Easter egg song there, and like one of my personal favorites, Abracadabra from the Map Ascension. Very nice song in my opinion, like very, very, very good song. It's just like, yeah, like they would just like they would get copyright claims or anything like that. I'm like, especially, I think it was because like they were activating the Easter eggs and everything like that. I'm like, I get the reason behind copyright. It's like, I get it, people want to protect their stuff and everything, but at a certain point, to me, it becomes a little ridiculous. Like, when it's like, it's say like a game developer, especially like something like a studio, well, someone from a studio like Treyarch. Oh, hello there, Night Fury. Um, you know, they put these songs in and everything like that. It's like, and it's just kind of like if you want to do YouTube or anything like that, and you want to activate the song, it's like kind of like you better make sure you have like either you obtain the rights to use that song in the video or something like that because you'll just get smacked with copyright stuff. It's like, and this is coming from someone who really enjoys their music in their off time, Rumble. Uh, this is it's just really annoying. Like, I don't put music in my YouTube videos, even the free to use stuff, because it's one of those. It's like the copyright system is so fickle. It's like finicky. I'm just like, it's not worth the time because there's been times where I forgot to put in credit and everything like that in the video itself or in the description, and it's like then the copyright system gets and you text it, and it's like I get smacked with it. It's like kind of one of those at that point, and I don't know. Maybe I will eventually do it. Uh, have a you might possibly try to make some of my own music, for myself, like that I can use with my channel. But it's just like it really sucks and everything because of the old because especially like cause some of the well-known music, it's so good and great for some videos and everything like that, but it's just kind of one of those, especially like I know I've heard with like 80 AC/DC, like is kind of notorious for their examples of their copyright claiming and everything like that, and copyright striking. It's like this kind of goes back to like the Call of Duty Zombies community, like if you know like no J456 from that, like I remember I don't watch him anymore, but just like I remember hearing about the situation where like he had a whole like multiple hour stream taken down because of his because of his antics. Well, not because of his antics, but basically the I think he had it, if I remember, he had a remix of AC/DC's Back in Black playing on his stream for like 30 seconds, and AC/DC just wasn't having any of it, and they took oh, hello there. They took they took issue with the copyright and claimed the whole stream and everything, and he basically lost that whole entire stream because of 30 seconds of a very, very iconic song. It's like if you know the tune to Back in Black, it's like it's very well known. Like a lot of AC/DC stuff is pretty well known, but it's just kind of one of those. It's like like I say, I get it. You want to protect your stuff, everything like that. I think you know there's some merit to that, but there comes a time where, like, to me, with in the case of like AC/DC and other bands that have been around for like like they had their greatest hits come out like I want to say like 40 or like like over like 40 like 30, 40, 50 years ago, like or anything like that, and they have their songs. It's just kind of like you know to me there comes a point where you know they really it's getting my thoughts out here. The Basically it's just kind of like, to me, it's like I get you want to protect the rights to your song, but it's just like you've already made a crap load of cash off your song over the past how many decades. It's kind of like, at what point do you realize you know do you realize that, like, maybe, hey, let people actually, maybe we shouldn't actually go after our songs being used in, like, people's videos, so, like, we shouldn't be so gung-ho, because it's like, at that point, to me, it just gives a negative connotation of AC/DC a little bit in terms of, like, being a content creator. It's just like, and I'm not saying I would be using like Back in Black on all my videos, but no, it's just like, it's just a prime example. Anyways, I'm gonna do a little stock order and get the store stocked up, and I'll let you know once I'm done with that. Okay, so the store's been restocked. Carly's finishing up here. We're gonna open up for the day. I do apologize for that, like, whole thing about like copyright stuff and everything, and I guess it's gonna kind of turn into me like kind of, I guess, ranting and everything like that. Uh, I do apologize for it, but there's like kind of like the whole AC/DC thing reminded me of another company that I really dislike. It's like, keep in mind, I don't mind AC/DC at all. I like their music and everything. It's just that, like, how they are about the copyright stuff, it just kind of grinds my gears a little bit. But with another company that really kind of grinds my gears the is Ferrari. I know it's kind of like switch over from music from the automotive world and everything like that, but Ferrari is like an absolute ass. Excuse my language here. Ass of a company. It's like some of their cars are kind of cool. I'm personally not really a big fan of Ferraris. Like like some of them are pretty nice and everything, but it's just kind of like the company itself just kind of ruins it for me. They The reason being with Ferrari, like, is that basically you can't, if you want to buy like say if you buy a Ferrari, whatever Ferrari you want, like you buy it from a Ferrari dealership. Basically, if you want to modify it, and say you modify your Ferrari in any way whatsoever, from it could just be like a simple like visual modification to the body of the car, to an engine upgrade or anything like that. It's a and say you want to go back to the Ferrari dealership and that you got your first Ferrari from, and say you want to get a new Ferrari, you like say get another one like that's a different one that you and I up and everything like that, and everything like that. You basically, if you modify your car in any way and Ferrari finds out, it's Ferrari pulls a they get they basically put you on a blacklist for it. Like basically they ban you from buying any Ferraris from their dealership for the rest of your life and everything like that. And they are really, really uptight about it. It's I remember there was something about like it was it's years ago now, but where Ferrari got really pissy with a guy that decided to um they decided to wrap their Ferrari in a Nyan Cat livery. It's like the Rainbow Cat, the, Flying Rainbow Cat, very old kind of culture reference, anything like that. They decided to wrap the whole body of the car in that, and Ferrari decided to get mad at them for that, and decide like, okay, you're never going to be able to buy a Ferrari from us officially ever again. And I'm just like, it's like you do like small performance upgrades up onto it, because you want to get a little bit more power out of your car. You're barred from buying Ferrari ever again. It's just like that is such a stupid thing, and it's like Ferrari is very superficial about it, and they just really don't care about yo. It's kind of one of those. They basically have an ego, and they're on their high horse, like basically thinking their cars are perfect from the factory, which I'm sure they probably aren't. It's like they, but to me, it's like the fact that they think they that you know oh, like you buy a car from us, you can't modify it because we'll ban you from the dealership. It's just like it's so anti-consumer of them, in my opinion, to do that. It's just like, and for me personally, it's like I'm sure probably like if anybody ever at Ferrari ever sees this, see like probably especially for the higher ups, sees this video, like probably wind up blacklisting myself from ever buying a Ferrari because I dare to talk bad about them and everything like that. It's like it's like I can't even afford a Ferrari, nor do I really care to own one. But I'm just like, yeah, no, I would rather go to someone like I don't know, I don't know, their direct rival, Lamborghini, like, cause unlike Ferrari, Lamborghini, from what I've heard, they actually encourage you to modify their cars and actually share it on social media and everything like that because they actually think it's cool how some people modify Lamborghinis and everything. It's just like it it's just one of those like Ferrari can honestly, for all I care, they can just go screw themselves. It's like I especially am not a fan of people who kind of have that, how do I say this? Have that kind of like, tone of like where they kind of they think they're all that and they kind of get an ego to them. It's like I know I probably had a couple times in my videos where I got a little bit of an ego and everything like that, and it's like probably calling the pot well, probably the pot calling the kettle black. But it's just one of those. It's like what I mean by like kind of like ego and everything, kind of like when they act like they're royal and everything and they're above you. For me personally, it just makes me want to punch him in the mouth and just be like, can you just shut up and get off your high horse? But anyways, back to back to the game and everything. Been getting some decent stuff. Galactic Soldier. I don't like getting into negative stuff. It's just like I try to be positive. But it's like I just felt the need to kind of talk about that kind of deal. There's at some point it's just like a person can only take so much and like and gotta vent somehow. Ooh, Gloomwing, very nice. Flufftail, Gustborn, Toxic Blast, nice pack there. Looks like it's the end of the days, so thankfully it looks like we're doing a decent amount. Galaxios, Most of these are ones we've already seen. And yeah, looking like we're getting over a 4K here. I did also make sure to restock the figurines, but I did my stock orders, so not too much in here. Yeah, not really too much around. So, let's see if we can end off on a bang here. No. Yeah, we're out of packs for the day, and it's closing time, so I'm thinking about possibly selling off these tiny shells here because it just looks a little strange. Unless I can put them up on the. I wish I could put them up on the. Wish I could put these up on the old display cabinets. That would honestly be kind of fun if I could do. If I could just have like have like just jump up and get these on top of the cabinets. I don't know if there is a way to do that or anything like that jazz, but it's just like, man, it would be cool. I'm gonna sell it off for 200 bucks. So another day, another 5 grand. I know we lost a bit of money, but oh well. I think I'm gonna sell this off because I don't ever see anybody using it. So we'll just get the store running again. There you go, and then we'll just sell you off for a little bit more. We'll get some more nice shelves here to go with. Okay, we'll get that. We'll order some more figurines in a second. I really like these big shelves, so we'll go for 4 more shelves. Oop, my bad. Do a $3,000 order there, and then we'll get some figurines. Let's see what we can possibly get. We'll go for some Drill King, Floor Shade, and then we'll call that good for right now. There we go. Let you guys start stocking that stuff up. And we'll just put these in. Get these new shells back into where the old ones used to be. I just wanted to get these, get some more of these because they look really nice, and the shorty's just kind of like, that doesn't look right. We'll just grab you, and yeah. So we'll just get that. Nice. We do have a couple extra shells over here, so, but that's perfectly fine. We have, just means I can get more stock and everything. Do I want to, you know what, let's actually put some of these shelves here. Grab you, and then we can just make a couple nice shelves for herself to have more. You kind of have another section, shall we say? And there we go. That should be a nice little cabinet. And come on, let's try to get this put right in. It looks good enough. I know some people probably get a little annoyed by the. Yeah, that's good enough. I was like very minor difference and everything, but it's fine. It's fine. Just want to know, do I have a So there's a collection stand, collection shelf. I want to know, do customers actually buy these? I buy stuff out of the collection shelf, or is it something I can actually put my super valuable stuff in and not worry about someone buying them all up? We'll just put it by the checkout counter and we'll grab some of the stuff here. There we go, some of our big stuff. I think we'll start actually collecting some of these. Um, so do people actually? Is this just this just a glorified stand for other stuff? It seems like it. Yeah, there looks like it. Okay, then what's the point of this having a collection shelf here if I'm going to have this, if I can't have a collection? Seems kind of dumb if you ask me. Oh well, that's not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. Okay, looks like everything's going well, and yeah, I was really hoping that would been I could just disable the prices on this and just make a nice big make a nice big collection here, but apparently not. Apparently not. Man, I know this is probably considered like one of the cheaper games or anything like that, for lower quality games, but I was hoping, it'd be nice to have a nice, just like kind of section off some cards that I don't want to sell and don't have to keep them in the shelf and everything like that. So, I digress though. I think I'm actually going to call this episode here, guys, a little bit earlier than usual. I know I go full 3 days, but if you made it this far and you like what you see, do please leave a like and comment, subscribe down below. Helps you out so much. Do turn on notifications so you don't miss a video from me. We'll see you in the next episode. Hope you have a great day.